Good day, all. Today I've got my MacBook out, and this is actually probably the first time I've had this in a video for years, but yeah, 5 years later, it's still going. And today, I've got VMware Fusion loaded up, and I've just put in my Windows 8 preview installation disk. So I'm just getting this started right here. So I'll just input this information, and I'll be back momentarily. Okay, so I've input all my information, so now we're installing. Setup is starting. So far so good. Okay, so here it is where it asks you to enter the product key, and it's just a basic product key. I think it's the same for all computers that they're giving out with this, so just pause this for a moment while I put that in. Okay, and after you put in the generic code, which I just typed in, and it goes through, and it's pretty much the same installation thing that they had for both Windows Vista and Windows 7. I'm sure you've all probably seen this before. And there we go, my virtual machine, 60 gigabytes. Next. And then there we go, the all too familiar Windows install screen. So I'll be back momentarily. Okay, here we go. So it's partway through the loading thing, and VMware Fusion has just restarted. There we go. We got our little install icon. Our fish. Guess that's supposed to be a fish. And I believe this is, there we go, booting up. Setup is updating registry settings. Now back to a black screen. Preparing. Getting devices ready. Getting devices ready. At 2%, 8%, 10%, 13%, oh my, 100%. Getting system ready. There we go. And once again, we're booting up. Okay, so here we are, personalizing. Do this one-handed. I'll call it, what do I want to call it? I'll call it Chris. There we go. Next. Now, just use Express settings. Sign into your PC. Nah, not now. Oh, I want SES. I don't want to sign in. Sign in with a Microsoft account. There we go. Local account, and I'll put my name in again. There we go. Now it's finalizing my settings, and it should be ready to load into Windows momentarily. Okay, there we go. So there's my welcome screen. I'll plug in the camera because the battery's about dead. Okay, so here we are. I guess this is my lock screen. I haven't actually locked anything. Still preparing Windows. Okay, so here we go. So when you go into the PC, you've got this new Metro window. Not sure if I could get used to this. I don't know. I kind of like the old desktop environment, but slide over, you got your calendar over here, weather, desktop. It's actually meant, you can rearrange things, as exciting as that is. And then take whatever you want. It's guess kind of like the new version of the shortcut. Then I want to go into IE, so it brings up Internet Explorer. This is Internet Explorer 10. So down in Internet Explorer, you've got your address bar down here. YouTube. YouTube, broadcast yourself. And of course, still does not come with Flash fully functional. Okay, so here we go. I'm installing Flash in Windows 8. UIE, downloading, running security scan. So back on the start screen, I guess the successor to the start menu in older versions. So got your video player here. Then just go in, preview. Do I accept? Yes. And I don't have my Microsoft thing, so we won't bother actually viewing that right now. It's got all your basic things like your calendar. Now, how much I would actually, and yeah, I still don't have a Microsoft account. I don't know actually how much I would use the Metro interface. I don't know, it is, I guess, kind of jazzy, but yeah. For those of you who are wondering, well, what happened to my regular Windows? Well, it's actually still here. You just go into desktop. Brings up the standard Windows environment. Little start button down here. Then as you go in there, it's still got your standard file management system. And VMware Fusion still doesn't like Arrow. Well, I know I can fix it. I'm just too lazy to do it. Go into my computer. So essentially, it's Windows 8 or Windows 7 kind of built into Windows 8, the standard desktop thing. Now, some people have complained about the mix between Arrow and Metro, but really, I don't really see any major problem with it. You can have one or the other. This might actually be the first operating system since, well, God knows how long, going back to pre-Windows 95, that I actually have an upgrade. I'm not planning to upgrade to this when it comes out, mainly because for now, Windows 7 on my two main PCs works fine. And then when I do finally replace my PC, then I can, well, just get something with Windows 8 pre-installed on a touch PC. So anyways, so yeah, if you're here and you want to get back to the start screen, it's, you just go click here in the corner. So anyways, yeah, and when you're in Metro, here's like the new music app. Essentially everything now is just one big commercial. I can't really see myself using this too often. And go back into there, your standard features. Right now, because I don't have a Microsoft account, there's not a whole lot that I can actually use on this, and I'm still not going to be signing in because I don't plan on setting one up quite at present. So anyways, my thoughts on it. Well, I don't know, it's another operating system. A little too commercialized, app stores and everything, although it's pretty much always been commercial. Usually I'm really excited for the launch of new operating systems, but this one I'm kind of indifferent about.